Hi there, this is Jamin Simmons and welcome to the first video in Module 3. In this video we will examine the information cycle so we can better understand the relevance of information we find. We will begin with the analysis questions and then look at the 7 types of information in the cycle. We will also look at how and where we access information. And as always, we will end the video with a few synthesis questions. There are 2 analysis questions for this video. As we see here, both have to do with how information is affected by time. Please try to answer these questions before viewing the remainder of the video. We look at various types of information when we research a topic. We likely start our searches using the internet, which easily connects us to the other resources. But information about an event changes over time and as it works its way through the cycle. When an event occurs, it is usually first reported on the internet. The ubiquitous use of social media rapidly spreads the information, but new information often lacks details. Some information may also be false or inaccurate, as all the facts have yet to emerge. Broadcast media reacts very quickly to an event. The media often post updates or even break a story on the internet. The event will be broadcast with news updates at certain times on radio and TV. Print newspapers can't react immediately. They can post their stories online about an event and are able to update the details as soon as the facts are confirmed. Newspapers are usually printed once a day and report on news that occurred the previous day. The advantage to us is reporters have had time to dig into the event and report about it from several different angles. Depending on the importance of the event, a series of newspaper articles may appear over days, weeks, or even months. Magazines provide depth and often report on an event from a particular perspective. The lead time for a magazine can be a week or even months. This gives writers the time to gather information and provide additional details. Articles submitted to scholarly journals can take 6 months or more before they're printed or posted online. It can take a year or more to write a research article, and then the article must be peer-reviewed and additional changes may be required prior to acceptance by the journal. This means the information in the articles could be 2 years old before the article is accepted and published. However, articles offer much more depth and analysis of the topics. Additionally, the authors are putting forward their own theories based on their research about the topic. Traditionally, books usually took years to research, write, copy, edit, print, and disseminate. Today, books can reach the public in a matter of weeks. For example, think of a prominent politician, newsmaker, or celebrity who recently died. It's likely a book was written and published in a matter of weeks. And unfolding events, such as a sensational trial, can be written about as it occurs, making it a very quick writing process. However, such quick books may not have the depth of details and meticulous research that books are known for. When considering writing books, it's very important to look at the author's reputation in the field. A quickly published book may have excellent up-to-date details written by an author who is well known for writing about that topic. But it's up to the reader to find out more about the author and also scrutinize the sources the author used. Government reports and other reference materials such as textbooks are useful for researchers who are looking for specific information. But it can take at least a year for these sources to be researched, written, and disseminated. It's up to us as researchers to identify the information we need and then synthesize all the information so it's useful to us. Most of these types of resources are freely available. The internet allows us access to these resources, but we may have to know exactly where to look to find something very specific. For example, government resources or other governmental information can be challenging to find, while access to online textbooks may be difficult or even impossible. The local library has a wide range of resources, particularly newspapers, magazines, and books. Libraries are changing as the demands are no longer only for books. For example, a library in North York has a green screen for video creation, a sewing room, and 3D printing capabilities. Toronto's Downtown Reference Library has specific collections, hundreds of archival newspapers on microfilm, map collections, and governmental publications. When we visit the UOIT library, either in person or online, we have access to journals, books, and reports. The most important resources, however, are the librarians. They help us find the information we need and even offer suggestions about keywords or key phrases we can use in our searches. And they may also tell us about resources we have yet to consider. Often, though, we will use the internet to access the library archives. Depending on the topics we are researching, we could find relevant information that is decades old. This could be useful when examining the history of a topic, such as how facilitation methods have evolved in higher education. Usually, archival magazines are specialty magazines, so we must be mindful of our expectations. There are 3 synthesis questions for this video. Think about the various media we've looked at in the video and try to answer these questions. We will be discussing your answers to the questions in the upcoming tutorial. It's important to remember the purpose and timelines for all of the sources of information. Understanding how the information cycle works is vital to understanding and evaluating information we see online and in the libraries. It helps us make informed decisions about what to include and exclude from our research. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.